I'm sitting here with Jane and Sammie. This is I Don't Care with Cooper Yeager, the 6th episode. Today we want to talk about the RCDS LOOK, the new fashion magazine or article, website, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of everything. That's been started this year by Jane and Sammie, and they're all student-written articles about fashion and culture and just everything not school, but written by students at our school. So who wants to start and talk about what it's about, why you guys did it?
So yeah, you go ahead.
So last year, Jane came up to me with the idea of this, and we were doing it with our friend Talia, but she doesn't go to this school anymore. And we just thought it was such a great idea to really let students express their individuality and style through writing, photography.
Yeah, because Ride Country Day has a lot of clubs, but they don't really have anything fashion focused.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a really large element that Ride Country Day is kind of missing.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't like writing, there's so many other ways you can express yourself. And so I feel like it's just another outlet for students to express themselves and try something they're not really taught in the classroom.
Because I think like in a lot of clubs, students are so focused on doing something like academic related.
Yeah.
So they have to do it's like a science club, which is awesome. And like if you're interested in it, like that's great. But like a lot of kids feel forced to go to those clubs, and I feel like this is kind of when you're like asked to write an article for a club, it's kind of very like relaxed, and it's like something they actually want to do. So it's nice.
I feel like it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's more about interest than academic and like stress.
for sure.
Yeah.
What, the topic of fashion, what led you to choose that topic, and a little backstory?
I've been interested in fashion for a really long time. I grew up in Manhattan, so I was always like surrounded by stores, people wearing all different things. I mean, you can walk down just one block and see people wearing all different types of outfits, whether it's like a crazy patterned coat or shoes that are like 6 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother, she loves fashion. My mom's really into that stuff too. And so I've just been growing up around it, so I've also had an interest in that as well. But also like pop culture and food. I love to cook. I love watching TV and movies. I mean, who doesn't? So just like another way for me to express myself and allow other students to do the same.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the same for me. Like, I just grew up loving fashion, and my mom kind of, like, always dressed me up, like, in through middle school.
Yeah.
And, like, we always went shopping together, and it was kind of a way for us to bond, but, like, I just loved, like, wearing different outfits, and my outfits were always kind of, like, a little different than everyone else's, and, like, I loved getting, like, compliments.
Yeah.
Like, with my different outfits, and, like, everyone was like, oh, Jane, like, that's so, like kind of bold of you to wear, like, boyfriend jeans in, like, 7th grade, and I was like, no, like, I don't know. I was wearing Doc Martens. I don't know. I just always liked being, like, kind of a little different that way.
Yeah, and what do you think writing articles does for people in our community? Obviously, it's a thing for you guys to express your opinions, but what do you think people get out of it, and what do you want people to get out of it?
I feel like you sort of broaden your horizons by reading. You learn so many other perspectives from your own, and it's a way to sort of learn, but in, I guess, a fun way.
Mm-hmm.
There are also a lot of pictures, so you're not just like reading it, you can really like see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you're just like learning more about each other when you read each other's articles.
Yeah.
You're getting to see everyone's views, like people you would never even really maybe like know or make contact with. Like through this club, you can learn like about more people and meet people and like see their views.
Right. And is it a club, or is it something that's independent?
I think we'd call it a club, definitely, because we meet every day 3 in room 131.
And we have food, so.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But then we also do volunteering. So like this weekend we're going to Sharing Shelf, and it would be really great if like a lot of people would come. We're getting kind of a bad turnout, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, like we know everyone's really busy, but it would be really nice.
Nice.
And it's like a fun thing to do. Like giving back is always
You always
good
feel good about yourself after.
For sure.
So.
Want to give a little more details about the Sharing Shelf?
So they're an organization, basically social workers, lawyers, really anyone can send an application saying like, these are my clients, and their children would be in need of these types of clothes. And then the sharing shelf can put together a package for the people, or they have something called like the teen boutique, where they basically make a store, and then kids can come in and basically go shopping, but it's all free.
Oh, that's cool. And so you guys are helping out there.
Yeah, we're trying to organize like some other charity events for them.
We're gonna do a Soul Cycle kind of class where everyone buys a bike for like how much money are we gonna do it for?
Like 50.
Like,
I think we're still
expensive.
deciding. It's in the works.
It's gonna be like obviously more than a normal Soul Cycle class, like a little bit more, but it's for a charity and it's gonna be fun. Like anyone can do a Soul Cycle class, and that's like, I mean, you're giving back, but I mean, it's kind of Soul Cycle class pretty much for yourself. So I don't think it's gonna be hard for many kids to want to do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And when are you guys doing it this weekend?
It's on Sunday from 10 to 12.
Nice. All right.
It's really close to school, so it's really easy to get there.
And you're meeting there?
Yeah.
Well,
there's not a bus because it's so close to school, but I mean, if anyone has an issue getting there, obviously Jane or I could drive them.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Sharing shelf. Be there, guys. Just looking, you guys put out a link to your website recently. One, it's just very professional. I was blown away when I saw it. I was like, what? There's no way a student made this. And I just learned as I sat down that Sammie designed this. How did you make this website?
Oh, it was so complicated. I reached out to Sabrina Sani, who's the head of RCDS Blend, which is like the food magazine. And I asked her about like what website she used to design hers, and she told me about Wix. So at first, I thought about using Wix, and then I like made an account and like put in all my information, paid for it, of course. And then it was just so complicated. So then I went to WordPress, and that was even worse.
Yeah.
So then I went back to Wix, and I bought the domain name under WordPress, so I had to like transfer everything over, and I was like on the phone with them for like 40 minutes. That's not a fun story. But basically I was able to like put in pictures and just really add all the elements that we wanted in our website. And at first it was so hard, but then as like time went on, I got more used to it, and then by the end I could just like put everything in so quickly.
That's awesome. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
And you guys have their articles not just written by just you guys. There are other students.
Yeah, we have a lot of freshmen writing.
Yeah, a lot of
which is
freshmen
really
are
nice.
writing articles, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And then Gabby's written a bunch of articles too. But we're always looking for students, even if they're not part of the club, to just send us an article. It can be a paragraph. It can be as long as you want. Literally takes less than 10 minutes to write one.
It's supposed to be super easy to write and like super casual.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do most of the editing if they don't really want to, because we're just looking to take as much as we can.
Yeah. And our faculty advisor, Miss Sandin, she was even saying how she would write articles for us too, and I'm sure other faculty would also be interested in that as well.
For sure. And it gets a different age group in there. And definitely different fashion views for work versus student. I'm going to try a new thing this week. I'm going to do a 2-part episode. So this will be the end of the first episode. And the second part with Jane and Sammie should be out soon. So keep looking for that. And we'll see you on the second part.